With a lifespan of over 11 years, there have emerged a select few items in GTA Online that few players in the world can say they own. These aren't the regular limited time event or modded items either. Every item on this list was earned through either insane luck or psychotic levels of dedication, and I can guarantee that you've never seen the last one before. So without any further delay, these are the rarest items in GTA Online's history. The UFO tattoo is by far the rarest tattoo to obtain, and it's also the benchmark for the rest of this list, as everything else will only get harder from here on out. To get the UFO tattoo, you must complete over 600 resupply missions manually for your bunker. And then there's a chance the next time you start one, you will instead load into a special mission, collecting an egg from a UFO. Once you have collected the egg, wait till it is both between 1 and 4 AM and there is a thunderstorm, rain, or snow. And once all those conditions are met, you simply walk into your nightclub, take a Macbeth shot, and there's a small chance that you'll wake up on top of Mount Chiliad with the UFO tattoo now equipped. The 600 manual resupply missions puts this out of reach for most people already, as they're estimated to take around 200 hours to complete. But adding on the luck and time requirements as well makes this still one of the most rare tattoos in the game. Now, the Rusty Tractor and the LS Car Meet Jumpsuit don't take any luck, but instead a ridiculous amount of hours to acquire. We will start with the suit to add perspective to the tractor later. The jumpsuit is obtained by reaching level 1000 in the LS Car Meet. Obviously, you can do races and contracts to get there, but this takes a ridiculous amount of time to do manually. So because of this, players have started opting out to using AFK strats instead, but this is an insanely slow process, and so most players don't have the dedication to leave their console running for over 3 months. Which then leads to the Rusty Tractor, which is basically the exact same grind, except you can't AFK. The Rusty Tractor is unlocked as a Pegasus vehicle by reaching sponsorship rank 1000 in Arena Wars, and you have to play every single mission in order to get there. Every Carnage, every Tag Team, and every Flag War, every single one. Put it like this, with an average of 60 AP earned each event and the event taking an average of 10 minutes, it will only take you an estimated amount of 16,000 hours just to unlock this goddamn tractor. So a grueling grind for a relatively terrible vehicle is what makes this the most rare vehicle in the entire game. Now, if I mention rare t-shirts in GTA Online, most people think of the Kiflom shirt. But let me tell you about an item that is easily more than 10 times harder to obtain than even that. The Shiny Wasabi Killer Claw shirt, and yes, that's a real name, will most likely take you at least a couple weeks to get, and here is why. In order to obtain the shiny shirt, as I'm gonna call it, you have to collect all 10 plushies from the respective claw machine located at your arcade. Now, where this shirt gets really absurd is the odds of obtaining even one of these plushies, which is estimated to be around 1 in 150, and you need all 10 of them. Not only that, but your claw needs to be on the exact few frames in order to be able to even hit the odds, which can be hard to line up at times. And when you think it can't get any harder, the 10th shiny plushie in the back right corner is also bugged and has been since launch, and is estimated to have odds somewhere around 1 in 8,000. And if you don't believe me, then ask user AshZlot6 on Reddit, who said it took them over 10,000 attempts over nearly a year and a half span of playing in order to get this shirt. Clearly, that is a very drastic example, and in fact, there are ways to throw cans into the machine in order to move plushies into a more favorable position, but the odds are still roughly the same, easily making this the most rare shirt in GTA Online. The next item on this list is fairly straightforward, and it's the Rockstar Dev t-shirt. It is incredibly rare for just about the most obvious reason in the world, as only Rockstar developers own this shirt legitimately, and it's unclear if new developers are even given one today, although I guess at that point they could just give it to themselves. Then there's the Asshole t-shirt. When the Heist update was released, supposedly this shirt was made available along with it. The way you obtain this shirt was by doing any heist and taking 100% of the cut for yourself, hence being an asshole. However, if you were to go and try this, you would find that it's impossible to give yourself 100%, since Rockstar capped the max amount to a single player at 70%, making the shirt no longer possible to get. However, after looking into this shirt a little too deep, it doesn't seem like there was ever a time this shirt was legitimately available, meaning despite what other people have said, there are no legitimate copies of the Asshole t-shirt, and I added it to this list as more of a myth bust than anything else. And that leads us right to number 2 on our list, the Rockstar V-neck. This one is very simple to get, but also extremely unlikely that you will ever get it. All you have to do is have one of your created jobs verified by Rockstar. Now, of course, this is way easier said than done, since as of this date, only 53 jobs have ever been verified, and Rockstar hasn't verified a single one since 2016. Meaning that most likely only 53 people will ever own one of these shirts legitimately. Now, this is an item I have never seen someone list in a video before, an item that only 4 people can say they legitimately own. In fact, it's so rare that this is the only known picture of the item in-game, and that's the Capture license plate. With the launch of the Capture update on April 11, 2014, Rockstar held a contest called #CaptureWeekend, where players were able to send Rockstar their created capture jobs for the chance of becoming the first official Rockstar verified capture job. Rockstar was so dedicated to helping the community with this, they actually released a 23-page PDF on how to make the perfect capture job. And if you happen to be one of the lucky people who won, you would be given $1 million in-game and even the chance to appear on the Rockstar livestream, although this never ended up happening. But more important than all of that is that you would receive the exclusive Capture license plate. After a few weeks of submissions, Rockstar had finally settled on the 4 winners of the contest, forever cemented on their website. Juz Slayin, Ricky Versetti, Maximilian R18, and Organ Legger are the 4 winners of GTA Online's most rare item in its history. Although, while I was doing some research to try and find a picture of this license plate, I found out that Ricky Versetti's account was actually banned, meaning that there are only 3 people in the world left with this license plate. And that rounds off the list of the most rare items in GTA Online's history.